5 tips for building strong work friendships. What if I told you that the secret to rocking your job isn't just finishing tasks but making strong connections with the people around you? Imagine walking into a meeting, leading a team, or chatting with a client, and everyone clicks with you. We're exploring simple, powerful ways to build trust, teamwork, and success at work today. Stick around because these tips are game changers. Oh, and push that subscribe button right now so you don't miss more awesome advice like this. 1. Listening like you mean it. Let's kick things off with the number 1 skill, listening. But I'm not talking about just hearing words, I mean listening. Picture this, someone's talking to you about a big project, and instead of scrolling your phone or planning your lunch, you lock in. Look them straight in the eyes, nod your head, and show you're all ears. It's like saying, hey, you've got my full attention. Ask simple questions like, hold up, what did you mean by that? Or can you tell me more? You can even repeat what they said in your own words, like, so, you're saying the deadline's tight, right? It proves you're not just nodding like a robot, you get it. When you listen this way, people start to trust you. Plus, you'll catch little details others miss, making you more thoughtful about what's happening. It's a win-win. 2. Find stuff you both like. Next up, let's talk about finding things you have in common. It's like a treasure hunt. Look around, maybe your coworker's got a sports jersey hanging by their desk or a coffee mug with Chicago written on it. That's your clue. Ask something easy, like, do you play basketball? Or have you been to Chicago? I went there last summer. Then, toss in a little story of your own. Maybe say, I tried shooting hoops once, but I'm terrible, do you have any tips? It's not about pretending you're best buddies already, it's about being curious and honest. Finding that spark, like you both love pizza or hate mornings, is like magic. They feel comfy with you, and suddenly, you're not just that person from work anymore. You're someone they relate to. 3. Feel what they feel. Now, here's a big one, empathy. That's just a fancy word for putting yourself in their shoes. Imagine your teammates stress about a vast presentation. Instead of brushing it off, think about how you'd feel, nervous, maybe even scared. Then say something simple like, man, I totally get why you're stressed, or that sounds super tough, I'd be freaking out too. It is what we mean by feeling their vibes, understanding and acknowledging their emotional state. Show you care by asking, what's the hardest part for you? Or how can I help? Even just listening to their goals, like if they want to impress the boss, makes a difference. When you talk this way, it's like building a little safe bubble. They feel okay sharing stuff with you, and your connection grows stronger. It's not about fixing everything but showing you're on their side. 4. Talk without words. Okay, let's switch gears, your body can talk too. Ever notice how a smile makes someone friendlier? That's what we're aiming for. Stand or sit with an open posture, arms loose, not crossed like you're mad. Lean in a tiny bit when they're talking, it shows you're interested. And don't fake your smile, let it be confirmed, like when you see a cute puppy. Here's a cool trick, mirror them a little. If they lean forward, you lean too. If they talk with their hands, maybe wiggle yours a bit. For instance, you can do the same if they are sitting with their legs crossed. It's subtle, like a secret handshake, making you feel in sync. But watch out. Don't roll your eyes or frown, even if you're tired. Those little moves can say I'm bored without you meaning to. Good body language builds bridges, bad stuff builds walls. You've got the power to choose. 5. Just be you. Here's the golden rule, be yourself. Seriously. Don't try to act like the super loud guy in the office if you're quiet or fake loving golf if you'd rather nap. People can tell when you're pretending, and it's awkward. Instead, let your authentic self shine. Maybe you're great at cracking jokes, or you're the one who always has a snack to share, use that. When you're honest, people like you more. They are drawn to someone who's not putting on a show. That's how you build connections that stick not just for a day, but for months or even years. Authenticity is like glue for friendships at work. Say you're chatting about weekend plans. If you love video games, don't hide it, say, I'm gonna play Mario all day, what about you? When you're honest, people like you more. They are drawn to someone who's not putting on a show. That's how you build connections that stick, not just for a day, but for months or even years. Authenticity is like glue for friendships at work. Keep it going. Here's the thing, building these work friendships isn't a one and done deal. It's like watering a plant, you've got to keep at it. Practice listening, finding everyday stuff, feeling their vibes, using your body language, and being you daily. Commit to these practices, and soon, you'll be that person everyone trusts, the one they turn to for help or a laugh. It'll make your job easier and way more fun. So, what's your favorite trick from this list? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear. Share your experiences, and let's learn from each other. Push that like button if this helped you, and subscribe for more simple tips to win at work. Catch you in the following video. Keep being awesome.